that one time he came on Leftovers and he was wearing unprescription glasses. 100%. So I mean, like he might have both, or maybe his vision.
I just remember the last episode. He said,
"Why do you care?" It's like, it doesn't surprise me they didn't make it 17 minutes into the video, because like, if you are going to pull apart just like literally 2 seconds of he took off his glasses. Why would he do that? Does he not wear glasses? Yeah, it's not really fair now, because now I feel like there's just no guard between us and his dreamy face. It's just basically like that screen, that protective screen has now been removed, and we're technically closer, like the very atoms of our two bodies are almost connecting.
It's going to get me more support amongst conservatives, which is like they're desperate for that to be the case.
Right,
I'm not doing anything. I'm not saying anything differently. Because now it's going to be like the quartering and all these people that come out and be like,
Idubbbz is a cook.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what's so interesting about that? The people who have been rushing to his defense are all the people he keeps saying is like, oh, they're giving so much ammo to the right. Oh, the right, they're going to come after me. Keemstar, Drama Alert, the quartering, who else? Destiny, XQC is another person. Like a lot of the people who he's called out in the past, made even content cops about in the past, are all rushing to his defense. So what does that tell you?
I've never said that I defended him. Hey, Ela. Hello? Oh, something happened. You want to associate with... All right, let me just get to that part at least. The fact that you want to associate with these people openly is so fucking sick. Holy shit, dude.
The beach is surprisingly dangerous. Consider the
fucking thing in our defense. Like, actually, Ela's not a baby killer. Actually, accusing Ethan of killing his dog is maybe too far, because they have mobilized such an insane... Oh, he's so disgusted. He's so disgusted, you guys. He just discovered empathy, man. It's hitting him hard here today. Harassment group that anybody who says any fucking thing, they will attempt to ruin their lives. And once again, I'm the crazy one. It's not bad enough that I have this group of people. Wait, that's what says any fucking thing. Hold on.
Yeah, that was a weird choice.
That's what made him think he needs to make this?
Well, you went a lot more than that.
That's not what he should.
I mean, yeah, I think you could have showed a different part, but
far, because they have mobilized such an insane harassment group that anybody who says any fucking thing, they will attempt to ruin their lives. And once again, I'm the crazy one. It's not bad enough that I have this group of people. So I'm saying that I don't remember the context, but it doesn't seem that crazy. Saying that like there's a mass campaign of people online, which now he's a part of, that anybody that expresses like any sympathy for Israel gets absolutely fucking harassed into oblivion, which is literally.
I can see people being upset about this right now because Israel's actively committing a genocide. So again, that's just one of those things though, that like I think in a lot of the battles that he had in the past, and this is kind of similar with other people who used to battle a lot of the right or make videos on the right, is that where they were standing from, you know, especially from a place of grounding their axioms and morality, they were correct about the issues that they were calling them out for. It's true that Keemstar would exploit people's mental state in order to produce content, sometimes driving them to the point of, like, you're clearly exploiting someone who is not well, who needs medical attention immediately, and putting them live on air is going to have horrifying results, and surprise, surprise, it did. Or when he went after the quartering, and, you know, the quartering used to have a tech channel, and on that tech channel, he would give people instructions on how to avoid getting arrested for having child sexual abuse material on their hard drives, and would bring that up as not a, like, it's so fucked up that I'm working at Best Buy and we discovered a hard drive that had this on it, and I can't believe that happens. Shame on these people. That was not what he was talking about. He goes on there to talk about how if you have, and I'm not saying that I endorse this, but if you happen to have, like, you know, any of those kind of videos on your phone or on your computer, and you bring them in, we look at them. Just so you know, we look at them. Everyone does it. We go through your files, we go through your folders, and we try to find pictures of you and porn of you, and they copy it, and like that alone is just horrifying. That someone's just sitting there being like, we we've all done it. I've done it. And you're like, wait, you've all done it? This is not good. You shouldn't all be doing this. Doesn't matter. So that's the quartering. Ethan had very, I would say, ample material there to go after them and be like, yeah, this is disgusting. This is terrible. These people are clearly dangerous for the platform, and YouTube isn't taking any kind of account for them. So we're going to make them accountable and bring attention to how terrible these people are, so other people can actually know, oh shit, maybe someone I follow just because I like drama and I just want to see some drama alerts online, they might actually be a net danger.
He's proving my point. I don't see why that would set you off, bro.
So when he did the trailer, I had suspicions, even though, yeah.
Everybody suspected, but I was like, there's no shot. That's just so stupid.
I watched back that footage. You did go in on him a little bit. You call him spineless. You said you're no friend of mine.
So what?
Well, I'm just saying, just to give the context.
He is spineless, and this just proves it. Like, what a fucking coward. It's still not enough, man. I was rightfully upset. Like, what, he's a fucking peach in that situation, not standing up for me? Well, clearly he agrees with them, like, a lot. Oh my God, dude.
It sucks that he didn't make it through, because like he would have learned like firsthand that the thing that he has issue with is that he feels, why in the world, if I disagree with something you are doing, do I have to just publicly agree with you simply because I know you, and that alone, right? Especially if it's something wrong. Like, it's different if it's something where like this person is being falsely accused. That would be totally different. And you're like, I think they're in the wrong because the other person who is my friend told me firsthand this is actually how it is, and then you believe them, and then you go forward and you're like, this apparently he's being falsely accused of something. He does not, in fact, also try and do a both sides thing. He's not also trying to say like, you know, Israel is a beautiful place and Yoav Gallant is a great man, and that's sad that we're losing him and all that kind of stuff. Like, no. You're totally. He's been taken out of context. Here's the full video. He was doing a bit. This is not entirely true. That would be a totally different thing. And then Idubbbz comes forward, and then he's like, oh yeah, by the way, you know, my boy, I got to be honest with you, it sucks, but he's being unfairly maligned. This was not that case. He just stayed silent. Because that's like the most you do out of respect for a colleague or a friend, right? Is that like, fuck, that sucks that you're putting that out there. There's a lot of people for a long time, people whom I've even made videos with in the past, will have like shitty take after shitty take for a little while, and then I'm just like, this sucks. I used to really respect you. I'm really sad to see you go down this bizarre line about how it's more important that we stop cancel culture than it is that we effectively, you know, work on opposing fascism in real time. I'm just kind of like, there's much bigger things than like, you know, a couple shitty people who are getting unfairly canceled by the internet. I don't think that's like the worst thing in the world.
Here, let's go back.
No, I'm not dropping tea. This is not a tea stream, all right? This is me watching tea stream. It's a reacting to tea. I cannot create new tea. There'd be too much tea. It'd be tea within tea.
Back.
I don't really care for the beginning. I just want to see the reveal. Oh, I'm excited for the reveal.
Coming to you live from a cloudy day here in California, Los Angeles. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and
It's a
MBs.
cloudy.
We got 3 degrees of stream deception. Yeah, but I've gotten all the way up to 6. Okay, Bo Burnham, take that. Yeah, Bo Burnham. Think you're still so clever and artistic and talented and a good songwriter and really, really funny and strangely human and empathetic as well. Piece of shit.
In Los Angeles.
That's my line.
Wait.
I'm a fantastic one.
Wait, is this live?
By the way, Hassan literally goes and talks about how I'm obsessed with him and I can't talk about him, and I can't stop talking about him, and this is what he's working on in the while he's complaining about that. I can't believe it, man. It's stunning stuff. It really is.
I can't believe that when I came in here today, my main fear was shitting my pants, and now it's like
That's secondary.
That's the end of my list right now.
I already vomited.
There's a scene here I'm working towards. I don't know if I'm going to watch the whole thing, but I just want you guys to see this.
Okay.
I have a very important announcement. I've finally done it. I watched Ethan Klein's Content Nuke, and I'm not going to call it Context Puke as I normally do because...
Why is Bo catching strays this week from everyone? Who else was improperly making fun of Bo? I'm totally joking. I love Bo Burnham. I think he's very talented. I agree with FD Signifier. He's the closest thing white people have to Donald Glover. So he's a talented dude.
The reality of the matter is, it was brilliant. Nothing was out of context. Everything was correct.
Bro, he loves that out of context thing. Like, that video was so well sourced. The full context of everything.
I am.
No, it really wasn't. Like, I didn't know it got to the degrees of embarrassing where he was like clipping Hassan as Hassan was responding to someone in chat, but clipping Hassan's response to the person in chat, reading the chat out as that was something that he said, and like, you know, that's his statement, is a factual statement. And then it was just like, no, that's so, oh man, that's like the lowest tier, you know? Like, if someone's doing a bit or someone's reading someone in the chat or anything like that, like, at the end of the day, you know that. Like, if you're watching the clip, you know for a fact that they are reading their own chat, or they're like, you know, speaking in character. Oh, bloody hell, if I talk like this, am I really in context? Ah! Like, no, I assume not. And people shouldn't have to just do voices, by the way.
An Islamist, fundamentalist, radical terrorist.
That's not what I accused you of, but go on. Keep straw manning what I said. Co-signed by Ian.
I am a vicious anti-Semite. It's true.
Didn't call you a vicious anti-Semite.
Well, never say never.
Well, I think he's...
Well, what about just like, I don't know, if we roll the tape back, he did call him a like, he went past terrorist platformer, right? Like, they played Did Hassan Say That or a Terrorist, the game, the online racist ass game that like was posted by a Destiny fan. Like, come on. that was a whole segment. That was a segment that you did, and like, that's when it's like, thank God he's got the button, you know? He's got that little button right beside him at all times. It's like, Steven Crowder has a button too. You gotta be wary of the live streamers who need a button because they're in a room full of people and they're just like, at any given time, I might say or do something that I'll deeply regret. Because I can't control myself. Oh God, I'm feeling it. Goblin mode is coming on.
I think he's.
You've definitely called him an anti-Semite many times.
Vicious is different. I think he propagates anti-Semitism. I don't think he does it intentionally.
I'm just saying.
I think you said raging.
Yeah.
Yeah, raging.
I don't remember.
You maybe never used vicious specifically.
I don't think I've ever said, like, I don't think he consciously hates Jewish people. I think he propagates anti-Semitism. I don't even, but I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think.
That's also a lofty charge, though. Can you point towards the specific anti-Semitism that he propagates? He is like one of the people who's consistently, I would say, spending extra time to make sure, just to make extra sure that everyone knows that he's trying to distinguish between the horrifying, blatant, open anti-Semitism of people, say, like Charlie Kirk, of Nick Fuentes, of Fresh and Fit. Like, there's examples where you're like, oh yeah, no, he's just being fucking, you know, blatantly anti-Semitic right here. In the case of Hassan, it's like, I am going to now specify once again that I am going to be criticizing the actions of the government of Israel, not all Jewish people. I want to make that distinct, you know, difference so that everyone knows flat out, this is how I feel about this.
I am, but it doesn't really matter.
That'll end up being the next clip that plays.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter either way. It's fine.
I'm just saying, just never say never.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Importantly, Ethan is more attractive than me both physically and also mentally.
Why? What? Are we actually doing this frat bro thing? This is the fucking cutting. This is.
I didn't know that. Oh wow! So that's the one that really hit home. Okay. That's like the silliest little throwaway joke. Are you fucking serious? So it's gonna be like that, eh? Scorched earth. All right, we'll play.
Cutting edge criticism that Hassan's hotter than me? Are we actually doing this?
Ethan is more attractive than me both physically and also mentally.
What? You can say you're smarter than me. I don't care about that. But like, why are you doing the like I'm hot and you're not? Like, what is this? What is this? Holy shit, bro.
Why are you making such a big deal about such a throwaway joke? Those are the little crumbs of jokes. Like, okay, the reason The Simpsons season 3 to 8 is so spectacular and revered is because they would pepper in like a ton of small little baby jokes in amongst like just the consistent bangers that they were dropping. By the way, I'm not elevating Idubbbz writing here. I'm assuming he wrote the script for Hassan or something to the effect, but I'm not trying to elevate it to the level of The Simpsons. All right, I agree that this is low tier trash. All right, but that's the internet. We are the internet people, and we revel in the trash and the slop. All right, it's right now you're literally watching 3 different human beings react to each other. You know, like, this is trash. And just in terms of, you know, if like Dante's Inferno is here, like I don't even know if my hand goes that low. That's all I'm saying. And I'm talking about myself. Like, come on, this is barely original content.
By the way, he still hasn't watched the content nuke. I'm guaranteed it. The content puke.
Been lying about everything, including my glasses. They're fake. That
was great timing for it to be like do like all 3 of them one and another just went after each other. Yeah, you got streamception.
Right about that.
Okay,
That's not even.
Yeah, it's a slop tube. You know, this is the human centitube of the internet right now.
The content nuke, and he was right about that too. How did he know?
Okay, there you go. You fucking debunked.
I think he's referencing the post of him in the tub, because in that post you talked about his glasses. I was wondering if that's what
I think he told me at one point. I mean, he might have both, but no, I'm 100% sure that one time he came on Leftovers and he was wearing unprescription glasses. 100%. So I mean, like he might have both, or maybe his vision.
I just remember the last episode. He said,
"Why do you care?" It's like. It doesn't surprise me they didn't make it 17 minutes into the video, because like, if you are going to pull apart just like literally 2 seconds of he took off his glasses. Why would he do that? Does he not wear glasses? Yeah, it's not really fair now, because now I feel like there's just no guard between us and his dreamy face. It's just basically like that screen, that protective screen has now been removed, and we're technically closer. Like the very atoms of our 2 bodies are almost connecting in that kind of synchronicity. I'm saying it's weird, right? It's weird that he would take his glasses off or talk about that.
I remember the last episode he said he didn't have his on him. Maybe that's what you're referring to. He said he couldn't see the screen the last episode of...
No, I'm not referring to that. I'm referring to something. But I mean, fine, you got me on the glasses thing. Fucking owned, I guess.
Everything. How? Wake up, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Ethan, wake up.
Look at this.
Wakey, Ethan. Wake up, Ethan. Wake up.
Bro, what? I cannot believe what I'm saying.
Just let it play, all right? I want to see Frogan, Denims, Sean the Black just like appear.
This is just, I can't do it.
Time to be awake.
Did you tell him to say he's hotter than me? Was that your line? I think it probably was. Okay.
Ethan.
Wake up, Ethan.
This is no longer a dream. This is
Denims, who, once again, aligning himself with Denims, who literally calls my wife a baby killer, amongst other insane, terrible things. So that's good.
This is no longer a dream. This is a nightmare. Wake up.
It's not a nightmare.
By the way, did that happen? Because like all these accusations, like, oh, I never called him, you know, anti-Semitic propagandist or a terrorist. I may have said he was terrorist adjacent. Yeah, like I failed to believe that's a real story, but I could be wrong. Did that come with a sourced clip? Or was it her reading like one of her chats where it's like someone told Ethan Klein that his wife is a baby killer, and then all of a sudden he's just like, oh, so it's like that.
I mean, it is shocking.
What a nightmare.
It's real. Why is he like so full of himself? He's like, wake up, dude. This is your nightmare. Like, dude, you're not that guy. You're not that guy anymore. Clearly.
Dumb bitch is telling you to wake up.
This dumb bitch. Well. Oh, yeah, because she was calling rape victims liars. That's why I called her a dumb bitch. Do you remember that part, Ian, or you don't care about that?
It's totally fine to, you know, pretty intense misogynistic language towards women if they did a bad thing. And if the woman's done a bad thing at any point, then I can do whatever I want. Yeah, yeah, that it applies to everybody, by the way. Like, honestly, if a gay dude, if he's done something you disagree with, you can just start dropping the F slur. Yeah, all bets are off at that point. Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, but it's just how it goes at that moment. Yeah, that's on to you, by the way. You can make a judgment call at any time, whenever you want, and do that.
Wake up.
Oh my God, Frogan! What a nightmare! Talk about a jump scare. This man willingly got in a room with Frogan to make a video about how I can't. How is this real?
Oh, it was incredibly strange. And by the way, for people who are asking about that topic, like, on the other end, the left has been saying consistently that when it comes to sexual assault, absolutely, I think that that's something that should be investigated. It's not like the rules suddenly changed, like the believe all victims thing. And that's why I was advocating for, I think there should be international observation as to what is taking place post October 7th, allow people to go there, to take pictures, to record it, to document it, to be able to report on it. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want more people to know about this? Why wouldn't want, like, this seems to be what is described as, such a horrifying and tragic event, and I'm not trying to downplay any part of that. So that's why I'm saying we should have international observation over this, so we can document it, talk about it, instead of simply, well, yes, the IDF in Israel is going to be conducting their own investigations. It's closed off to the world, and then we will be showing select world leaders videos that we have put together. And these videos that we have put together, we are going to be presenting to all these world leaders, and that's what we're going to be doing. And, like, I would want there to be more of an investigation. Yes, if there are claims of systemic sexual assault, as in that it was coordinated and planned and part of their attack, then by all means, should we not be investigating that? That should be something that we look into, because why wouldn't we want to know more?
List. He's co-signing.
Oh, and they never got to the debunking part of that, where he brings that up, and it's like, it's actually, this will shock you to learn, racist to go after this tier list as being inherently anti-Semitic, when the whole tier list is about people who are friendly to Arabs. That's what it is. That's the tier list. People who are friendly to Muslims as well. That's kind of what they were doing. So, yeah.
The world really has lost its mind. It really has, man. It's crazy.
Wake up, Ethan.
Ethan.
Once again, I barely even talked about you. I don't even know the fuck. I've seen clips of him, but I don't know who this guy is.
Big day for Sean.
I know he's Sean DeBlack. I know that's his name, but I get the feeling.
I have no idea who this is. Yeah, I've never seen this guy before in my life. Who is this nobody who's on screen before me? Yeah, that's Sean DeBlack. Well, I just happen to know that one little part about it, but yeah, yeah.
Of these situations, like with the Millhouse guy.
The Millhouse guy.
God, why is he being so crazy? Look how he's creeping around, like he's like, caught you, Zionist.
Wake up.
Wake up. Snooze anyone? Just wake up.
Snooze anyone?
That was a very weird statement. I think everyone's just doing a bit. I don't like. I would go down the road, I think, if I was looking to criticize this, as cringe, because I think that's the only lane you can really do. You can't sit there and be like, "This is terrifying. Look at them, ready to call me the slurs. They all want to call me slurs."
You can tell, like, he's got no jokes.
It's the Do Not Worry podcast.
His jokes is just like walking around sillily. That's holy.
Sometimes that hits.
I know. Sometimes it hits. It's not a one time. It's not a one trick.
Right? It shouldn't be a one trick. It's a tool in the toolbox to do silly walks, for sure.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up, Ethan.
This is like the most unintimidating group of idiots you could ever assemble. Like, this is like so funny to me. Holy shit. And by the way, if they think this is going to stop what's coming, which is what I think is so funny, they think like,
what's coming? Oh no, is this a preview? It's just like, just you wait. It's coming. There's going to be so many more content cops, isn't there? It's like, oh man, geez, now I got to make 5 more content cops. That's so many. He's going to be doing nukes all over the place.
It's not, okay? Everything that I said's coming is coming.
Yeah, there's going to be an Idubbbz content nuke. Oh, sorry, I'm getting them mixed up.
This
A
is
Denim's
actually
content
pretty
nuke, a Frogan content nuke, Sean
This is
DeBlack
kinda fun to
content
watch.
nuke,
It's- I'd
another
like to
Hassan
do 2
content
episodes to get through
nuke.
this anyway.
We
gonna
were
be so
late on
many.
the dock today, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of vibes. Well, it's funny, we were talking yesterday, we're like, well, if he does drop a content nuke, that'd be a good title and thumbnail. But I was like, you guys are insane. It's so stupid. Obviously, it's not about me.
I seem to recall saying, yeah, I think it's probably not, but I wouldn't say it's a 0% chance. And you said,
yeah, Mr. Serf.
No.
I thought it was
0%.
0. I thought it was
0%.
no, I thought it was so insane because I was like, we had like
I
one.
don't disagree that it's, I mean, it's insane for him to do
I
it, but
genuinely-
also, I don't know. I just.
Well, clearly I
had
was
it
wrong.
from
I thought it was 0. That's how confident I was. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. There you go.
They're doing the L fucking Fortnite dance. Are we
Yeah,
still doing
dude.
that?
I'm not going to do over here.
Scared?
You actually talked to all these. This man brought Frogan.
I think that's part of the charm. I think that's the whole point. You know, they're being intentionally silly. Everyone's being silly. I don't genuinely think that there was like a call out for the glasses thing. I think he was doing that bit, you know, where like Alex Jones tries to say like, oh my God, I'm the worst person in the world. Yeah, no, I did 9/11. I invented AIDS. Yeah, I'm terrible. Yeah. When, you know, it's not directly to what maybe was being talked about.
Denims and Sean DeBlack to do the Fortnite L dance. Bro thinks it's still like 2000 or whatever, or 2020 when this was funny.
50-50.
Well, you all are calling me ugly, so I'm not buying it. And frankly, I find that ableist. No is inching out. Thank you to my lovely fans.
Why is he wearing a cowboy shirt?
I don't know. He just took it off.
Why are you picking apart all the smallest little details? Like just spending like 30 minutes on a single throwaway joke and then going in and repeat.
Smashing his aesthetic, his tattoo aesthetic.
I don't like it.
Like, oh yeah, if I ever do that, it's got to be because I lose the plot. Well, it turns out.
Bro, the truth is, the moment I saw this man in a mullet, covered in fucking Chuck E. Cheese 25-cent tattoos, I got concerned for him. I was like, this bro.
They're trying to avoid the substance, yeah. And considering they only make it 17 minutes into the video.
When he cut his hair, I was like, okay, maybe everything's gonna be okay.
Maybe it was just a phase.
Yeah, but it's not just a phase, Mom.
Now, it's not me losing the plot. It's Ethan. He's
Yeah.
the one who fucking attacked first.
Yeah, my good fucking friends who I stood by after all these fucking years can't find a
you
spine to
attacked
speak
first,
up.
so go fuck yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll keep listening. Agree.
All right, guys, I'm going to tell you a story.
Are you gonna? Okay, hopefully he'll give a little context.
Don't let this happen to you. Go to serfscoffee.com to order the only end-to-end owned indigenous coffee company that delivers blood-free, conflict-free, and cruelty-free beans right to your door. 0% of people who drink serfscoffee.com have exploded spontaneously. By ordering right now, you get 10% off plus free shipping, and it's the best way to enjoy delicious coffee while not exploding. That's serfscoffee.com, serfscoffee.com.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. This video wouldn't be at all possible without the financial support of all the people whose names you see on the screen right now. And if you want to unlock secret bonus episodes, content that we can't post anywhere else, or get the videos early before anyone else gets to see them, please go on to patreon.com/theserfs. For as little as $1, you can help support this channel and help make more videos like this possible. Our executive producers are Anna Loves Riley, Adrian McCarthy, Bobby Lasers, Cheryl Alvarez, Comrade Junkie, Doug Caddy, Everything Important, Garrett Sandoval, Hagbard Salim, Jimmy Sombrero, Multimondi, Omni, Political Papi, Preston Kroll, Quiet 185, Richard Boehm, Riley and Anna, Roller Dragon, Cernicus, Stellar Gwyn, Sebastian Demel, Tigwig, Trav, and Words Greenwood. And also, it wouldn't be possible without all the names you see on the screen right now. Again, if you want to help produce this content, it's only made possible through the funding of our patrons. Head on down to patreon.com/theserfs. That's patreon.com/theserfs.